Well, friends, welcome to the mini live this morning. It's a pleasure to see y'all. It's bright and it's early. I'm probably gonna get some rest after this, but I say, hey, you know what? I had to check in to see exactly how you guys are doing. How's your morning? How's everything going? Yesterday was a very, very busy day. Yeah, the one thing I love about the Shayla character is her ability to embarrass her supporters. That's the one thing I love about Shayla, is that she'll have a bunch of supporters that try to pick up for her, and the supporters turn around and embarrass them. That's literally what I feel like she does. Hey, watch this. Just I wanted to watch her getting into this with Sonny about her cousin. Let's go.
Your cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Sonny, come on now. Now you know me,
Okay.
and I don't think your cousin, how do I say this? I don't really think he's my type.
My cousin's not your type.
No, your cousin is not her type. And it's not that your cousin is not a handsome man, is what she's going to pretty much give you. It's the fact that your cousin have enough money. Your cousin don't have enough money at all. Your cousin is not nonsensical and have, and is an idiot. If your cousin was an idiot and somebody who is willing with a lot of money like Anthony to give away different things, then should want him. But he's not her type. Plus, the next thing is that he's single, and Sheila don't want men who are single. She want men who actually have someone else.
Yeah, remember when you used to tell me I need to get a man that takes care of me and that has the bag and know my worth and
Mhm.
you know, I I just don't know if your cousin is there.
Wait, you talking about him like he doesn't have any money? Like he has businesses. Like I'm confused because I know you're not trying to downplay him.
I'm not trying to downplay him. I'm just saying, like, realistically, because you're my friend, so I'm gonna talk to you like straight. He has businesses, but not businesses like Anthony.
Boom. Like I told y'all before, I know Anthony was going to come up because that's just the truth. If not have no business like Anthony, and that's just the thing. She don't want no man, that doesn't have businesses like Anthony and is able to spend on her like Anthony. The chick is a gold digger, a prime gold digger, and this is exactly so they're showing you a girl who will never really get too much. That's why she really is a bottom feeder. This is why Shayla is a bottom feeder. Because bottom feeders only feed on just things at the bottom. That's literally what they do. That's why they will literally take a husband because that's what them care about. They really care about the money. That's really what it is.
So
So you're saying because he doesn't have businesses like Anthony, he's not a good quality man?
no, I never said
Mm-mm.
he's not a good quality man.
Okay, so
I'm
but
just
you gonna
saying
talk to
that
him because of what? Because it kind of sounds like you saying he don't make enough money for you.
That's what she's saying. That's exactly what she's saying. And you see, notice how this was kind of what I was talking about. Notice how Sonny's tone changed when it's another man versus, and it could have been different now, but I'm showing you this tends to happen a lot. Where when it's a woman's family, their tone on gold diggers change. But when it is not their family, they don't really care about it. Notice that. This is something I've always noticed.
Sonny, what I'm saying as a friend, I'm telling you straight up, I just don't really think he's a match for me. He might be, I'm not saying he's not a good quality man. He very much so can be, but he's probably a good quality man for somebody else. And you're my friend.
There you go. So she's telling what's going on. And I think Nikisha has hit the nail on the head. She's into the basketball player that she met by Wayne yesterday. I hope he be the one that plays her. Plot twist. He might get between her and Delissa. I don't mind. I hope he plays the heck out of her. Again, I hope that's what she receives. No, Sonny should be lucky. What I'd say to Sonny is this. Sonny should be lucky that Shayla wants to move on from her cousin. Sonny should be glad. Let me ask y'all. Should Sonny, well, let me ask y'all a question. Should Sonny be glad that Shayla don't want her cousin? Because she had no good intentions for the cousin. One for yes and two for no. She should be glad. Sonny should be very, very happy that Shayla don't want a cousin because she has no real, really and truly, what you call it? She has no good intentions for that.
I don't want to.
So as your friend, I should be able to tell you that the type of men that you're looking for or what you think that you deserve, you actually might need to bring yourself down a few notches because money don't make the man at all. You know this. Are you
But
with the man that has
No, she doesn't know this. She doesn't know this. This and it's a good comment. Blessed be stressed. Blessed to be stressed. Is that what it is? Okay, too blessed to be stressed. Sonny hasn't learned her lesson yet. This is what she gets. I'm not saying that she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. She gives me money. She is a gold digger. Too blessed to be stressed. Is Shayla, let's ask the question. Is Shayla a gold digger? Straight up, guys. Straight up. One for yes and two for no. Straight up. Thank you very much for this one. Too blessed to be stressed.
money before?
you're the same person that told me that's what I
Mhm.
need in a partner. So I don't understand why you're going back on it. Is it because we're talking about your family?
No, it's because I told you that when I was actually married. I was married, so I had a husband. I lived that lifestyle, and I realized the money did not make the marriage. The money did not make the relationship. The money did nothing for them, but a good quality man will. And you going after, you don't want my cousin because he doesn't have the right money, but your baby daddy had money, but you're not with him either.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for punching that one in there, Sonny. So, yes, you want a good quality man, but you really don't have a man right now, which brings up the point that we're bringing up Sonny. Sonny, listen and listen to me. Listen and listen to me well. Shayla does not want a man for herself at all. She wants someone else's man that she doesn't have to do a lot of work into. That's what it is. Yes, she's a top-rated gold digger at the bottom. This is true, Angela Phillips. This is true. Sonny not understanding. Shayla is a serial gold digger. The biggest gold digger of them all. Like when you talk about gold diggers, so Shayla's name is etched in the Hall of Fame. The biggest gold digger she's ever been since even the same color of gold. Yellow. Yellow just like gold. Yellow just like gold. I think you're right. If Shayla gets with a basketball player, he might end up sleeping with her friend too. Karma about to be served to this heifer. It needs to be served. The basketball player don't look like him actually want a body at all. So really and truly, just look like Shayla is something that him can beat out. Mike is not good quality man. Sonny, sit down. Okay. Michelle said Mike is not a good quality man. All right. Let's see what you got going here. Why are they friends? Sonny go back with J Diva and stay away from Shayla. They are friends, and it's just one of those things that she just has learned, and according to them is whatever else it is. Hey, them now judge whatever the foolishness. Amber is going to stop Anthony from doing things that he does for Shayla. So she's going to be out of money anyways. Okay. It's that is true. Trapstar says, why is Sonny pushing her cousin so hard? No means no. That's true. That's what I said too. Just leave her. Why are you pushing your cousin?
Relationships don't work out sometimes, honey. And I've been doing a lot of work on myself, and I know my value and my worth. And what I'm saying, as a mother, I'm not settling for anything less than what I deserve. And I know
As a
I deserve.
mother, you should be putting in work for having a quality relationship, not just a man with money. As a mother, you should be thinking about other things other than just finances. As a mother, a man that actually wants to treat you how you're supposed to be treated should be, you know what?
You're really
That's what you're not getting, Sonny. You really felt that like Shayla was telling y'all the truth. Shayla is a terrible mother. We knew this. I'm not surprising him. I'm not surprised. In fact, you know what? I can see exactly if our takes are different. Shayla, this is what it is. Shayla is a terrible. I'll see I'll take one for yes and two for no. And I'll tell you exactly why I've said this. It's not because I'm trying to hate on Shayla at all, just out of the blues. One for yes and two for no. It's not that I'm trying to hate on Shayla, but the way how Shayla goes about things. Number one. Number two, the mere fact that Shayla is always absent from her own son and she doesn't work. is indicative of exactly where Shayla is. Shayla just has Kai and is stuck with Kai and tried to push Kai over to everyone else. We noticed yesterday, right, when they showed us, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, when they showed us her and her friend, she pretty much has the friend there to babysit Kai. If you ask me, that's what it is. That's number one. Number two, the mere fact that you're not allowing your son to see his father and holding him ransom, I see that as a bad parenting. Me see that as bad parenting. People going to try to say exactly them can downplay it and but this listen, listen. It is what it is. The moment you start to block a parent from the child, you are a bad parent. The moment you start to block a child from seeing the next parent, you are a bad parent. The moment you start blocking the child from seeing the next parent. If you not have nothing going on and all of a sudden, make can understand if a child is being abused, hey, you got it. But if you block a parent from seeing the other parent with no issues, then this is my take, then you are a bad parent. I'm sorry. This is my view when it comes to parenting. This is my view. One for yes, and two for no. The moment you start blocking someone from sick, whether it's the mother blocking the father or the father blocking the mother, you're a bad parent. But hey,
Taking this personally, but I'm just talking to you like a friend.
she upset. It's like I said, she upset because guess what now? Chad is not her stick a bush because as far as she's concerned, Chad is just, a little guy. Listen, man, she want Iman. I think it's clear that Iron Man is what you want. Iron Man is going to be Shayla's karma. Is he really going to be Shayla's karma? How am I treat her? He probably treat her terrible. He probably not gonna marry it. Because no one is going to be marrying Shayla out of them right mind. That make no sense. What am I married Shayla for? Shayla is just something for cut and go through. M. Johnson, we all know Amber not doing Kai nothing. I believe Amber would take care of Kai way more than Shayla. Exactly. Take away this narrative that you guys are coming with as to what when you think Amber going to do Kai. If she was going to do Kai, something should have done him something already. So what y'all are saying makes no sense at all. What they are saying makes no sense. The narrative of what Shayla is pushing, no one is hurting Kai. It is the narrative so I can keep that child away from an experience. And if that is the case, then go get a report. Get a custody evaluation then. Get a custody evaluation. Has it ever been tried? It hasn't been tried. This is just narratives that Shayla push. So please leave me with that. Spare me with that, please. Iman is going to use her. Sonny, don't worry. You'll hear about it. Your cousin is very best to get away. Yes. Norma, that's exactly what I believe. That's exactly what I believe, Norma. That is the best thing happening. That means you're using the child to make the other parent mad. Yeah, that's really what you're doing. That's exactly why I'm gonna really yeah. Any single time people work that thing, it gone for me. Amber tell her, and she will be just a BS baby mother. She'll just be a baby mother. Okay. Yes, she will be just be a baby mother. That's exactly who she will be. Charmaine, read her comment. Charmaine says, yes, Iman is going to be Shayla's karma. Hey, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Shayla is exactly what she is. A side chick, no brains. It's certified. Is Shayla. All right, hold on. A certified side chick. That's exactly what I'm thinking is right now. Shayla is a certified side chick. One for yes and two for no. Certified. In other words, when you look into the book of side chicks, Shayla's face will pop up. When you look in the book of side chicks, if you were to look for the meaning of side chicks in the dictionary, you'd see Shayla's face. Shayla is going to try Iman and see if she can play him next. Iman used to gold diggers like Shayla. I hope he is, because sometimes they make a ball players. Sometimes I'm not used to it. Sometimes they are, and sometimes they're not. I've come to realize the only people that actually believe Amber would hurt Kai are bottom feeder fans. GG hit the nail right on the head. If you are a fan and you believe that Amber will hurt Kai, it is true. Bottom feeder basis, man. Oh no, stop it. Tell Anthony to get a custody report. No, he doesn't want one because he wants access to Shayla. Anthony and Shayla deserve each other. We don't really care about the whole idea of that right now. You see, M. Johnson, so I'm saying, no, you can't ride on two topics. Y'all are, what want to do is, when one thing doesn't work out, y'all push to the man. And that the point of the argument is not the man in this case, it is the woman. It is Shayla. Shayla is on trial. Every single time we have one person on trial, on try to see if we can get somebody else on trial to circumvent when we get first. Every time we have one person on trial, the person on trial right now is Shayla. And the deal that people is talking about is saying, hey, watch your man. The Shayla character, the Shayla character is a bad parent. And that is true. Until I can prove otherwise that she has been doing anything to foster the development of Kai, you can't prove nothing to us. Asking the father to come over to your house to see the kid every single day and not suggesting that the kid spend time with his own father by himself don't make no sense. Making a father him have to trek for come over to your house or to your mother's house to come see the child is unacceptable. So please and come again. Please and come again. She has had to file no CPS report. And if you haven't filed a CPS report about anything that any of the adults have done, you're out of your rockers. So please come again. Come again with that. Sonny should be done now with this friendship. We hope so. LA, we hope so she done because Sonny is a woman and a learning. So, you know what? May I ask a question for you, LA? Shayla gonna hurt Kai way more than Amber because she is looking out for Shayla and not Kai. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. A certified, certified. Angela Paul, where's Angela Paul? I don't know why y'all are still trying to push Anthony back with Shayla. I don't know for what. For what? Exactly. For what? For what? Certified. Certified. Naturally, Liz, again, here we go again with this thing for what you guys are doing. Whenever we put one person on trial, uno take them off a trial. Every single time we start talk about when a mother is becoming a bad mother, uno push it for say, yeah, but it's both parents. No, because when you're talking about deadbeat fathers, uno mince words. This is what I like about society. Whenever it is that people are talking about deadbeat fathers, there is no, well, both of them, whatever it is, no. Wanna push the agenda. But the moment a mother begins to mess up and is doing what she's not supposed to do, all of a sudden, you want to tell you, say, both parents bad. We are put the mother up on trial today. That is my problem with society, with how society looks at this. When a mother is being a bad mother, no one wants to call her out. No one wants to call her out. Now, Mark, you have some people will call her up, but for the most part, people want to see exactly if them can slapdash over it. Stop trying to slapdash over what's happening here. So you see what's happening. You've seen what's going on. Please, 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 y'all, y'all are real jokers. It just tells me exactly why these bad mothers face no accountability is because of comments like that and because of the way we now go about it. But hey, I phone a thing. It's your thing. You know, only already. This is what Sonny gets to come back into Shayla's life and act like a spoiled baby. There you go. There you go. Her best friend will fall for Woody, who is well off. That probably could be true too. Gigi says, only I don't blame Shayla. I blame Anthony. The money he put out and the words he says to his son, oh my son, I miss him. I love him. He's my blood. Why isn't he fighting to be in the child's life? Listen again. Could Anthony go on trial here? Gigi Anthony could go on trial here. Yes, we can put Anthony on trial. Anthony has some things to do, but this particular comment here, so, is for Shayla. This is Sonny chastising Shayla as a mother and saying that she's not doing what she's supposed to do. That's the point. We are talking about the mother. We are put the mother up on trial. A father is, trust me, the easiest thing to put on trial is a father. The easiest thing to be put on trial is a father. I'm one, so I know it work. Y'all ain't giving me nothing new. By the way, I was out yesterday, Universal City with my own kid. She's 14. She big. But I'm not that old, guys. But nonetheless, I'm just showing y'all. It is the easiest thing to put a man on trial. A man are the easiest thing to put up on trial. You think O'Neill has been on trial a couple times, regardless of what he has been doing? A regular O'Neill go up on trial. But mothers rarely do go on trial. And the moment you start to say, you know what, this mother can do this or this mother can do that, all of a sudden everything changed. And no, it's both. Is this? We should be doing the is the man doing this? So when does the woman get the correction? That's my issue with it. That's my issue with it. Let me see what you guys have. Let me see what you all have. Let me see what you all have in here in the comments. No, not domestic violence. I'm talking about being around Shayla. Okay, that's a different comment. Let me read y'all's comment. If Shayla would allow Anthony to see Kai, he would have taken Kai off, and Shayla have even been on weekend for the weekend and the nights. Yes, he has asked. Stop. Una make it look like say Anthony na asked for the kid. Una know what's going on in Anthony's mind already. And again, could he fight harder? Yes, he can. But that's not what we're talking about. That me I talk about. Every time we try and talk about Sheila, we try to pinpoint pan Anthony. Because we no want we check Sheila. Me I tell you. Otherwise, me I tell you, that's my problem. Anthony's not even in the video and people blaming Anthony. We have Sheila on trial and people, it's just, no man, that's what me I talk about. It's like you can't put Sheila on trial. It's God forbid the woman go on trial. God forbid we are talking about Sheila, and the moment we are talking about Sheila, all of a sudden we want to switch blame over to well Amber, when do the baby something? All of well you know Anthony doesn't do this. When we are gonna check Sheila, man? When? I just don't know. I just don't know. It just it blows my mind. It blows my mind how people like to just switch off the blame. Just so. Just so. You call it right, Chico. There's enough blame to go around for everybody, but we're talking about Sheila and this kid that we're talking about. All of a sudden we gone into everybody else except whatever it is. Y'all believe that the first me think some people believe say when other people who watch this skit, they're not watching it from them perspective like them as well too. Yes, I'm a very tough father. Actually, I'm a very, very tough father. Very tough. Very, very tough in terms of yes, I expect my daughter to actually excel and do the best she can possibly in life because I've coached her that she's coming into life and she should expect that life have certain things and life have consequences. So I'm kind of tough, but at the same point in time, me treat her as well as I possibly can treat her. Yeah, man, that's what's going on. Let me read some more comments. Trapstar, we say, M. Johnson, you're in the same fantasy as Shayla. Amber's ratings are up. She hit 4 million views for putting Shayla and the Rooster in check. That's what the audience wants to see, the real Amber. Thank you very much, Trapstar. The audience wants to see. The audience wants to see the real Amber. People that wants to see Shayla not being checked. People want to see Shayla being properly checked? That's the question. One for yes and two for no. Welcome to the chat, by the way, everyone. This is what people want to see. People want to see Shayla being checked. There is no checking. Every time you sit down for if you check Shayla on baby, if you check Shayla on being a mother, somebody come black. If you check Shayla on being, a better person, somebody come black. If you check Shayla on being one or a spouse, just like what Sonny doing right here, so now somebody come save her. This is what people want to see. Me no know about maybe y'all are in a different world and y'all are in a different fantasy. Me I tell you what me want to see. What I want to see is equal checking on all levels. Just like how them consistently checking Amber and telling Amber what she should have done and what she shouldn't do because of whatever. It's just like how we do the same thing with Amber. And we check Anthony and say Anthony has been lapsing and he has been lying. Just like we see all of those things. We want to see Shayla checked. That's what we want to see. But we realize something don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. Yes, of course, Anthony plays part, but I totally blame Shayla because she premeditated her plan of action. She waited till Anthony was in a vulnerable state and she pounced. Thank you very much. And I gave you all the stories today and I said, listen to me. Don't get me wrong, If you want to talk, say Anthony is to be flagged for going back over and over again. We can talk about that. We can have in fact, we've spoken on it countless videos. And we have given Anthony that flack for that particular piece. But can we really talk about what really and truly happened? The woman going over to the man's house and taking advantage. And I told y'all, Me telling you, say things like those are hard to prove. Them hard for prove. Extremely hard for prove. Stephanie says, I feel like people just like to mess, like Shayla mess. They needs to go get put in place as she doesn't want to work. You hear what she said. She needs a man with money. Exactly. She don't want to work. It's hard to prove. Me telling you, say there was once a man who get up in a Jamaica and say him I go police station because some woman assault him and him never like it. And the police told him, listen man, them ask him, boy, are you an idiot? Go and go find the lady and bring her to the police station and tell her to come abuse us. That was the comment. Them run him out of the police station, them never take him statement, them never take anything else at all. That's how it is looked at. That is exactly how it is looked at. But every time we talk about this, no one talks about that. Nobody talk about the mere fact say it was a drunk man that you walk in upon. We see say the man drunk. Whenever we talk about that, all of a sudden, yeah, but Anthony kept going back. That the argument. We know that Anthony kept going back, but can we acknowledge what happened before? If that had happened to a woman, right? If that had happened to a woman, we would have said, yeah, but she kept going back. And people that still say, well, the man shouldn't have whatever it is. And you'd have had more weight being placed at the front of the issue than the back of the issue. But hey, I know we all stay already. I know it's on the bias. It's, all of those who keep on saying that Anthony, that this is boring. Can we get a bottom feeder who now wants celebrities? it's, it's a bottom feeder right now. Ah, it's Stephanie, only the minority, not the majority like Shayla. She has a lot of supporters. I'll say this much. Shayla has a lot of supporters who consistently supports her. I'm going to tell you this right now. She have all the toxic people who really and truly support her. Shayla has way more supporters than this. Shayla has way more supporters than you think. This is what I've come to realize with this country skit. One, for yes, and two, for no. They wait. They wait on moments like Shayla's a bad mother to pop up. They wait for moments like Anton was taken advantage of to pop up. Trust me, I didn't know Shayla had so many fans until I kept seeing some of the comments them. I realized that Shayla have a whole heap of fans. She have a whole heap of people who love the slackness that she's going on with. Them love it. Them love it. They love it. They love the foolishness. Listen to me. I have some people who love the mess. people love the mess. They love the mess. People love the mess. People love the mess. You have Sheila fans who love the mess. They love see the mess. Anytime I see the mess, that them want to see. That's what they're into. She not interested in another man but that man. The only man she interested in is somebody else man. Me tell her, if you're not married, Sheila don't want you. If you're not married, Sheila doesn't. If a man doesn't have another woman, have someone else, Shayla don't want him. May I tell you that right now? Shayla don't want him for no and somebody else. One, for yes, and two, for no. May I tell you no? May I tell you say a whole heap of things. That's a very difficult predicament for a man to go through. It's different than a woman because that's how society has made it. Exactly. And listen to me, Nanya. Don't feel no way, you know. It is just one of those things that's a double standard that men have come to accept. Man just accepts that him can't report those things. And every pum pum man want. Yeah, some woman will force themselves in certain little ways and the man him no want that. Yeah, and every whatever it may be. The woman him assault the man. You understand? It's you, Chico, if I put the poll up, they're gonna hide. What I realize about Sheila fans is that they hide. They will never put it on the poll. But what they'll do is that when time comes and I criticize Sheila, when you see the comments them, that's when I know say about Sheila fans. Chico, you're not going to see them right now. Them not pop up on polls. When they'll pop up is when what pop up is when I say something about Shayla. That is exactly when you see all of them that come out. I saw them come out. Only even Shayla wants to show that she's better than the other person because she was chosen. Yes, That's when you see the Sheila fans. Them not come out like this, Chico. So now yourself, you'll never see them in a. If I put the poll up right now, she now go you're going to seem as though she has no fans. But the moment I speak about her being a mother or about what she has done as a woman, that's when you will see the Sheila fans. That's when it's the Sheila fans. That's when I realize that Sheila has a lot of fans. When you hear me come on this channel and talk about the Sheila fans, that's exactly what's going on. She has an extremely large following. Very, very large following. Trust me. I'm not sugarcoat it. Nanya is telling you. O'Neill, yes, she has an extremely large following. It makes you wonder how people actually think and live. Yes. 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 May I tell you, say, it did it. Dan Robinson says, O'Neill, a lot of people can relate to Shayla because they see themselves as her. People says it's just a skit. However, some people base their lives on what they see. It, again, as I said to people, sure, these are skits, but they are representation of people's lives. So when a person writes a skit, it is written to represent life. So some part that might apply to you and some part don't apply to you. Them live in a chaos. Elia asks if Sheila fans them live in a chaos. Of course, them live in a chaos. Them live in a chaos. Why you think you have so much single mothers and women where that have nobody at all? It's people living in chaos. Where do you think you get that from? Where do you think you're getting people who have no one at all? It is people that are living in chaos, LA. So yes, all our people are living in chaos. We don't know what's going on already. Rhea said it is sad that men can't get justice for things like this because they are devious women who plot and pounce on men can't have them. It is sad. But anyways, guys, we've come to the end of our mini live. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful day.